Hello, what's up, everybody? Today is February 5th, and it is 6:55 p.m. And so, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing well. And it's been almost about a month since last video, and finally some progress. I got the. I remember last video I mentioned about the part-time position, and I had the interview, and I thought it went okay, but I guess they liked it, or they liked me, and then they gave me the role. So it's been about 3 weeks, and I was thinking about going crazy and like screaming in the video. I thought it'd be pretty funny, but I'll hold that until I get something like full time, because it's still not necessarily the end of the road. But I'm super thankful to have this opportunity for sure, because it'll look great on my resume, and I mean, any experience as a software engineer is great experience. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm hyped. And uh, what else do I want to say about it? Yeah, so when I first looked at their code base, it was a bit overwhelming because I'm I don't want to say too much, but I'm basically like one of one of the few engineers working for this company, and so when I got the repo, I was a bit overwhelmed. I was like, man, I have to understand this and start being impactful right away or immediately. So, but the more I looked over the code, I was like, hey, this is basically, I've seen this before. I just have to take time to understand it, and yeah, it's not too bad and it's cool. And I just helped implement not really a feature, but I guess like a part of a piece of data, so to help for the front end. So it was pretty cool. Like I said, I don't want to say too much. Um, yeah, what else have I done? I mean, I'm still going to be looking for full time opportunities. With that being said, today just had an interview with SoFi, and it was kind of weird. I didn't know what they're asking me necessarily. I was like, it was more towards like SQL stuff and databases, but their questions I wasn't really understanding what they were trying to ask. So I kept talking about like Rails models relationships, like has to or has many and belongs to. So, but I think they wanted something else. So I think I bombed that interview, but it's okay. I got a Google one coming up. I'm pretty hyped about that. So I'm not like as stressed as I was with interviews, because the fact that um, I'm working as a software engineer, that gives me more confidence in future interviews. So I'm definitely hyped for the Google one. Like in the last video, I feel pretty solid in basically all my skills as a software developer. It's just basically hit or miss with the interview question, and if it's something I don't know, I'm just gonna take my time to learn it. And also, since last video, I got interviewed by two companies. One was a nonprofit, or one was basically working for free, and I wasn't really trying to do that, unfortunately, because I got this part-time one. I would have been open to it if I didn't have a job, but because I got this part-time one, I put the free one. I declined the free one, and another one that I had was like I would have been. It was like a startup as well. I would have been probably the second engineer, and that goes to a point I wanted to address in my videos. Like I'm pretty sure other people in the job search deal with this, but when you when you when you're applying and stuff, and I guess when companies ghost you or they lead you on, uh, it's kind of. I mean, ghosting is cool. Like if you don't reply back, I mean that's whatever, you're busy. But this company, he was like, yeah, so next week we'll have an interview and we'll be good to go. And I was like, oh yeah. He was like, just email me. I was like, okay, wait, where's the email? He's like, oh, the email is in the link that you clicked for the video. I was like, all right, cool. And then we ended the call, and I clicked on the link, and there's his email wasn't there. It's like, and then so I went on Clearbit and I looked for his email, and then I emailed him, and his bitch ass didn't even email me back. Like, what the hell is that? How are you that petty, bro? Like, if it ain't gonna work out, you don't have to like lead people on. Just be like, okay, cool, thanks for the interview. You don't have to be like, yeah, click my link and email me. Like, what the hell do you want me to do? That was probably the third time that's happened. The other one was Express. The other one was Express, and I had to learn Express and spend a week. And then they're like, yeah, study it for a week and then email us back. And then I emailed them and I didn't hear back. It's like, what the fuck's the point of making me like study it for a week? But that made me learn Express, so I wasn't really tripping that much. But it's just, I don't know, it's petty. It's not professional. There's like no point in leading people on. It's not going to prevent any type of lawsuit or sue from happening. Like, just either ghost, like at the worst, just ghost somebody. Meaning, what I mean by ghost is like, don't reply back or don't, yeah, not replying back. I could take ghosts. I've been ghosted like probably close to 1,000 times this past year, and it is what it is. It's fine. But that was just the thing I was thinking about. I wanted to be vocal about. But aside from the negative stuff, what have I been doing? I've been just again working on data structures and algorithms. Just yesterday, I was actually trying to grasp and have a better understanding of dynamic programming, and it's actually really simple. Like when I first seen the word dynamic programming, it was super intimidating. I was like, oh, what the hell? But it's not really not that bad. It's basically utilizing like a cache and memoization to specifically for recursive calls of a function. And again, if you're not understanding what I'm saying, just comment below and I'll explain. But yeah, it's not too bad. So the recursion call, and then you use memoization to make a recursion runtime faster. So instead of doing the same call over and over and over, you just make a cache and then refer to that. If it's there, then return it. If it's not, then do the calculations that you have in your code. So, man, I was gonna do a bubble sort or a merge sort video today and just have like a quick little tutorial, but I'm gonna eat some sushi after this video, so I'll probably do it another time. Yeah, so dynamic programming, memoization, I basically get it. And what's other stuff that I want to work on? And yeah, I'm super blessed. Finally, I got a job. It's not what I ideally wanted, but I'll work with it, and I'm super blessed to have this opportunity. I was feeling kind of paranoid today, though. I was like, man, what if I can't perform? What if they're like testing me? What if they're just giving me this task they gave me just to see what I can do, and then they're really just gonna release me? But when it comes down to it, I can't really be paranoid over something I don't know for sure about, because you'll just be putting stress on yourself for no reason. So I'm just gonna ride this wave, see where it takes me, and I'm just gonna practice for this Google interview. Just do what I've been doing with like algorithms, and yeah, I mean, I already didn't think this part-time gig was going to go through, but it did. And yeah, so if you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Comment below, subscribe, like, do all of that. And thanks for watching. But I'm about to eat some sushi.